it's great that it takes you to so many cool places.
Yeah.
And just remind me, you're champion how many times?
About 9.
9 times champion.
In Romania.
In Romanian champion.
Yeah.
Have you hit world championships? Right?
I've been to the World Championship, but the problem with this is that that we have an association that doesn't sponsor you. I mean, they don't. Even if you take first place, you're only getting the money for the transport back. So
Right.
there's no incentive.
Right. Okay.
I went once just to see what the level is, and I think I got 5th
Right.
in 2019. But there's no incentive.
Fifth is not bad. That's
Yeah.
Of the world. That's so pretty.
The thing with
phenomenal.
going to the Worlds is like, and this is like a small level competition. You go there, and you're gonna lose because you don't know the people.
Sure.
You go the next year, you're gonna place better. The next year, you're gonna place better because you learn. Because people in these competitions, they don't change that much, or year over year. Same with the Europeans and the Worlds. So you go the first year, you see what you're going up against, and they're all new. So you don't know what you're getting yourself into. But after that, you kind of have an idea who does what and how.
Yes.
The next year, you're not going to beat all of them, but you're going to beat more. And the next year, more.
Yeah.
There's
okay.
I have them on my hands, very few people that went the first time and won. Because that doesn't really happen.
Sure. Yeah.
Because there's so many styles and so many different
it's
people.
a big
and
learning curve, I guess.
yes. Once you learn the top guys, you know how to get around them. That works for this guy. It won't work for the other guy. Once you
different
know,
strategies.
Oh yeah, there's like 3, 4. Like it's called a hook. It's called a top roll. It's called a press. It's called a dead wrist press. There's a lot.
Is there?
Yeah.
So what's yours?
I do all of them.
Do you?
Yeah. Like I would say I'm a jack of all trades. I don't do anything like. There's special people that do one thing, but they do it exceptionally.
Yeah.
I do all things, but I do them about at a high 90%, I would say.
So it makes you more unpredictable then.
I'm very good in super matches.
What's
Because-
super match being which one?
The super match is where you have an opponent for quite a few rounds. For
Okay.
like, you need to win, because if they figure you out the first round, just pull another card.
Yeah.
And just pull another one and I usually find something that works. Last 20 super matches over the last 4 years, I lost one.
Oh right. Really?
Yeah.
It's a great record.
And that was a horrible day for me. I just had a bad day. I don't even think that the person was strong. He was just better at doing what he needed to do on the day.
Sure.
So,
Can
like
happen,
in
I guess.
anything, you have bad days. You
Yeah.
just hope you don't have a competition on that day, but sometimes you can't avoid it.
No.
But yeah.
Well, that's great. So your next one coming up is what? Sorry.
My next one, I think it was, if we go 100%, it's going to be September. It's Arm Havoc, and it's going to be in Germany.
That's the German one. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
So we'll see how it goes there. It's good because you get to travel a bit, you get paid to go there and stuff like that. So it's a nice hobby to have if you reach a certain level.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they want a bit high-end matches, people that are known, so they attract viewers and they just get some result on their investment.
Yeah, for sure. So, do you, as an arm wrestler,
Yeah.
are you the kind of person who has like a profile? Do you grow your, do you have your sponsors? Do you have your social media? How do you normally get yourself out there?
I got a big mouth. So yeah, I'm very confident. Not like to the level where you're being disrespectful, but I'm very confident, and I like to give a bit of mouth to my opponents and stuff like that.
In the match?
In the match, obviously.
So do you taunt each other?
Neil would say I'm a horrible human being to arm wrestle, because once I get a bite in the match, once I figure you out, I will just talk and talk. And the more you talk to them, it's funny, because the more you talk to them, the more they deflate. And like at the end of the third round, they don't even want to come at the table, because they know what's like my last opponent. It's normal to grab hand on hand, yeah. But if you want to like do something and just say, look, you're not supposed to even be here, you just grab them like from here. It's called in arm wrestling, it's called a dad move, because your dad would grab you like that.
Right, and you can do that. That's
yeah.
allowed.
So just grab them from there, and it's like your way of saying yeah, but you do it it's a bit sneaky because you don't do it when the man's fresh. You do it after a few rounds when he gets a bit tired.
To throw him off his game. Okay.
Throw him off his game, and he's like, oh, I can't even do anything from here, and then he gets more in his head. So it's a bit sneaky, but it's.
I like it. There's a lot more kind of nuance to it.
Oh yeah,
isn't there?
Yeah, people think it's just arm wrestling. You grab somebody's hand and you just go side. You actually don't even go side. You go back.
Yeah. Okay.
You go back in the wrist, or you go forward and just cut on their arm. There's a lot of nuances, and I would say it's a very technical sport. It's not all about power.
Yeah,
because many people on power, they would beat me. I'm 100% sure.
You say you go for the kill quite quickly.
If I can help it, yes. I don't like to get stuck in. I can pull out wins if I get stuck in because I'm used to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I will usually try to do first, second, third round, just get them like boom, lightning fast, and then try to get stuck in on the third, where it's like if I lose it, it's not the end of the match. I still have that speed ace in there.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So what's the longest you've been in deadlock?
I would say a minute and a half.
Oh, that feels quite short.
It doesn't feel short when you're in there because it's not just your arm pulling. Like after an arm wrestling super match, my glutes were sore, my calves were sore, like tense. The whole thing, because you're turning in, even the core is engaged. Like it's a lot of muscle recruitment going into it. It's not just your arm.
Yeah, of course.
So it doesn't feel like long, but when you're in there, like even 30 seconds, feels like, oh my God, I had the match of my life.
Yeah,
it was so long. It was 30 seconds. No, it was so long.
So intense for that short period of time. Yeah.
Yes, it's very intense.
Your focus is all just locked.
And it's not like you're constantly tense. That's the thing. You're not like tensing and then relaxing, tensing. No, you got to keep constant tension, and that just burns the oxygen from your muscle like crazy.
Yeah, but it does.
Yeah, plus you get pumped.
Yeah.
And then you're blown up. Some people which are more muscular, that's what happens to most of them. They get blood in the muscle, they have a hard match, and then they're like this. And then they can't squeeze, they can't do anything. They're done.
Really?
Yeah, after the first round, if they get a bad bump, they're done. You can do whatever you want to them. And I do. I really do.
That's interesting, because you would think that the bigger people with the bigger muscles would be...
I think they're a disadvantage.
Right.
Or people that use PEDs, because that gives you quite a big pump, and you don't want to have a pump when you're arm wrestling. I almost never get a pump.
No?
No. I think it's genetic because I'm flabby all over, so...
Well, that's interesting. I would have thought you would need a bit of a pump to get that strength into it, but...
A bit, like a 10%, 20% max, but...
Oh, wow.
No, because like if I have a pump and my muscle is already tense, I can't use the speed.
Right.
I go from zero, like my hand is very loose. I never squeeze. If I set up, you will not feel anything. It's like this. And then from this to 100%. And this is what most people...
That's where the skill is it?
This is why most people can't stop me. Because it's from a dead load. Like, I'll give you an analogy. You put a car up a hill. Yeah? You know the weight of the car. I put you to hold it, and then I take the brakes. You might hold it. Yeah? And it's a very heavy car. The same car, just go 30 centimeters back, and I'll let it go.
Okay. Yeah.
So, same force applied, but just different way of doing it.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, there's so much more to it, isn't there?
Yeah, and when you tense, they kind of feel what you have or where you're going. When you don't tense, there's nothing. It's like a wet noodle. They don't know anything. It's like, where is he going? Up, down, low, side. And when I go, it's too late.
It's too late. Boom, they're done.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's how it's going to go in Germany.
Hopefully. It went my way the last 19 super matches, so... 19. Yeah. Okay. 19 wins, 1 loss. I gotta take my losses, because you learn a lot from your losses.
Yeah, I bet. But 19 wins out of 19 wins.
Last few years, yeah. 19 wins and 1 loss.
Wow.
So I'm on a good track.
I'm rooting for you in Germany. I'm rooting for you.
At this point, I'm looking for my next loss. This is the way I'm going about it.
If we have anything to say about it, hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Well, thank you for coming and chatting to me anyway.
Thank you guys for having me.
Good luck in Germany.
Yep, and I appreciate what you guys are doing, and hopefully we'll see some results. Thank you.